Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News. Well, today we're producing this program from the 2017 National Association of Farm Broadcasting Convention here in Kansas City, Missouri. We're at Trade Talk. We're having the opportunity to meet up with leaders in the agribusiness sector and even producer leaders to talk about some of those important issues for today's farmers and ranchers. Now, we're at the Boehringer Ingelheim booth here at Trade Talk, and we have the opportunity to visit with their Dr. Craig Jones, and you specialize in the beef cattle sector at BI. And Dr. Jones, what are some of the big issues this fall, early winter, that when it comes to animal health protocol that producers back home should be watching?
Well, in the fall of the year, this fall, like any fall, we're always dealing with bovine respiratory disease. And you know what we're always wanting to talk about is how can we help producers prevent that? What are some things we can talk about and help educate on to prevent the disease?
So what are some of those tips you're passing on to producers through programs like this?
Yep. Well, first thing I think we need to do is keep in mind that a healthy animal starts with a preventative medicine program. And we recommend, work with your veterinarian, determine what are the key issues, maybe the key diseases that are causing problems on your operation, or just the key ones most common ones that we want to make sure we prevent. Work with them, develop a good vaccination program, but I think we need to keep in mind it goes beyond vaccination. Management, nutrition, all of that plays a part in causing BRD, and we need to pay attention to all those to keep the animals healthy.
What is the term judicious use?
Yeah, judicious use. We're usually talking about judicious use or responsible use of antibiotics. And in short, what we're talking about there is making sure we're using the right antibiotic for the condition we're treating, making sure we're using it at the proper dosage for the appropriate amount of time, and then under veterinary oversight. Working with your veterinarian, making sure you're using the right product at the right time.
Well, that's becoming more and more important, not just for responsibility and responsible use on the farms and ranches, but we want to help ensure that consumer out there is getting what they're wanting too.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we're producing food, and we're producing a product that we want our consumer to be happy with. And preventing diseases goes a long way in producing a good product, but we can't prevent everything. We're going to have problems at times, and when we have some diseases, using the antibiotics responsibly, using them appropriately, making sure we're following our withdrawal times and all of that goes a long ways in helping us produce a good, healthy product.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you being on the program with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Dr. Craig Jones with Boehringer Ingelheim. Now this.
Reading, writing, and arithmetic are elementary topics. But what about rate of return? First Interstate Bank is helping kids learn the basics of money management, partnering with schools across Montana, Wyoming, and South Dakota to teach students to save money. Over 1,300 savings accounts later, these mini bankers have saved nearly $2 million, helping them learn another term, ROA, Return on Allowance. First Interstate Bank. It's you and I together.
Rusty knows the best place to shop for the best farm and ranch supplies.
Do you have both viruses and bacteria covered? Titanium 5 PHM delivers coverage against both, all in a single vaccine approved for cattle as young as 2 months.
2W portable round pens set up easy and provide a safe, secure training ring where you need it. 2W's portable corrals are perfect for today's rancher. The gate is always open at Western Ranch Supply.
Let's go ahead now and take a look at some of those agricultural markets out there today.
Where this week's cash cattle trade basically took place on Tuesday with some cleanup trade on Wednesday ahead of yesterday's Thanksgiving Day holiday. And as a whole, prices look to be mostly steady. Looking across our region, Riverton livestock auction this week on Tuesday, feeder cattle down 2 to 3 there in the Wind River Basin, and slaughter cows and bulls basically steady. The cash hog market's on a weighted average down 50 cents at 56.86, with feeder lambs across the region down 10 to 12. And the grain markets ahead of Thanksgiving on Wednesday ended their marketing session a little bit mixed. Wheat prices were pressured by technical selling, but corn and soybeans were fractionally higher on a little bit of commercial support.
That's a look at your ag markets. Have a great day.